Stolen crown jewels. The king of wooden doldom was every inch a king. He wore a lovely golden crown and a massive diamond ring. He ruled his subjects firmly. This rule he did adopt. If any disobeyed the laws, then off their heads were chopped. One day, when feeling very tired, fatigued with cares of state, he thought he'd better go to bed. The time was 8:30. So, feeling very, very tired, as I've already said, he quickly doffed his royal robes and tumbled into bed. 'Tis said, uneasy lies the head that has to wear a crown. The tired monarch found this true as soon as he lay down. The golden crown upon his head seemed nothing else but lumps. Whichever way he turned about, he could not dodge the bumps. At last, to get some comfort and to ease his aching head, he took it off and hung it on the footpost of his bed. Of course, I mean his golden crown he hung upon the bed. I mention this in case he thought he'd taken off his head. It doesn't seem a proper thing to treat a crown like that and hang it on the bedpost, just as one might a hat. But then perhaps with kings and queens who wear them every day, it might be quite the proper thing to treat a crown that way. The king had scarcely gone to sleep when up on the window sill appeared the dark and burly form of Mr. Burglar Bill. He stole the crown from off the bed, the scepter from the table, and with them both he scampered off as fast as he was able. Soon after, when the king awoke and found the crown not there, he raved and stormed and rushed about and also tore his hair. But all at once he seemed to think he'd better summon aid, so shouted murder, fire, police, an awful noise he made. The whole police force soon appeared to see what could be done. The force complete was rather small. It numbered only one. But he was chief inspector, and sergeant too, you see. As well as being constable, he ought to count as 3. Sergeant made a dreadful fuss. His dignity was great. He strutted here, he strutted there, like some great potentate. As chief he gave his orders, as chief inspectors do, but as he was the constable, he had to do them too. The king and his police force resolved with one accord the only thing that they could do was offer a reward. They had bills quickly printed and stuck about the town, which said whichever found the crown should have half a crown. In spite of this inducement, the crown was never found. To buy so good a new one, I'm sure would cost £1. Of course the king could not go out. He was in such a fix, so bought a second-hand one. It cost him 3 and 6.